Hi, shalom everyone. I'm continuing these tours of Israel. We're in an area quite near the central bus station, actually called Saarei Yisrael, very famous place over here. Let's check this out, friends. Explore Jerusalem. Go on this lovely morning and go for a walk together. We just went to Hadassah and Kerem. Now it's quite interesting. Down there, we're not going to walk this way. I'm just showing you where the logistics where we are. There's Binyan Omar and there's a Tachana Markazit all the way down there. And over here is, in this road, is a city court of Jerusalem. As you can see, they've got the sign. But let's walk together and explore Jerusalem, friends. Over here, Saarei Yisrael. You can see this is more of the older style buildings here of Jerusalem. And this looks slightly newer, friends. They're doing a lot of road works over here. I'm not sure. Maybe they're building a tram, maybe not. I'm not sure. But over here, it's a famous road of Saarei Yisrael. It looked a lot different 20 years ago, this area. 20 years ago, they started, I remember, building a lot of building projects and targeting people internationally. You can see the older style housing here. I want to make sure we're going the right way. Now you can see the different streets. Some writings in Hebrew. You can see the old style roads here in Jerusalem. Over here. So let's check this out. Can explore Jerusalem. This is more an ultra-Orthodox area here in Jerusalem. That is definitely for sure. Remember, wow, this is like a real old style housing here. Remember the other day we walked through the Tachana Markazit, the other side, and went all the way towards the Geula neighborhood. So over here we're going now a different direction totally. So we want to try and experience every single meter of Jerusalem. Rachov Bar Ilan, ze yashar? Rachov Bar Ilan, ze yashar? Okay, tada. Okay, so I'm going the right way, that's the main thing. Okay, got a dentist over here. They're called dentist, mirpa'at shinayim in Hebrew. They call it. Look at the beautiful flowers of Israel. As we continue walking over here, we're going towards the Bar Ilan area here of Jerusalem. Just to make sure we're going the right way. We've been pretty much everywhere in Jerusalem now, which is very, very interesting. And see the roads. That goes to Mount Scopus. Now we came this way the other day from the Tachana Markazit, from that road over there, which so we did end up here, but now we're going to Bar Ilan. So we're going to look at the old houses. Rachov Bar Ilan, ze yashar? Okay, I think it is actually straight on here. So we're going to go straight on. Over here, different housing projects. Now down there is the Makor Baruch. Now we've been here already in Makor Baruch, so we're not going to go here again. We're going to walk towards our next destination. You can see it's all complementary to each other. Amazing, it's green. You can see a symbol for the hostages over here. Look at the lovely flowers here of Jerusalem. It's a classic house. Yeah, this is going towards Bar Ilan area now. We haven't done a tour per se around here. So you can see the different sites of Israel. Nice new buildings. We just come from Saarei Yisrael. Now if we turn right, it's Har Hatzofim, Mount Scopus. We're not going to go down that way. There's a lot of history behind this area. Now I wasn't originally going to come here today, but the train line stopped at Tachana Markazit and didn't continue going, so looks like there's a fire engine place. And lovely new buildings here. And there's boutique stores. So over here we have not walked together yet. So this is, you could say, a first. Over here we're going to visit a couple of yeshivot. Maybe we're going to go to Yeshivat Tamir also today. You can see they're doing building works. The colours store over here. Everything is linked together. We've walked now pretty much the entire area of Jerusalem on these tours. Now down here I'm not too sure where it goes per se. It looks like there's some parks and it's residential here. There's a lot of shops over here also. Shechianu Coloros, colours. Wow, that's an interesting name tag. There's a famous Bank of Israel, Mizrahi Bank. It looks like a shopping area here. You've got right there. There's different shops there, Judaica stores. You've got a place over there that sells talit and tefillins. Let's check this out, friends, over here. The other side. So these are all places we have to visit at some stage in this series. We've got like a talit and tefillin store here. It's all the roads. We've got a lot of yeshivot also around this specific area per se. It's a long road, road Bar Ilan. Looks like some nice new building projects here as we explore Jerusalem on this fantastic Wednesday morning over here. The traffic of Jerusalem. Well, not the first time we're walking here. Now friends, as you know, we're doing a Daf Yomi. We're learning every single day a page of the Talmud, and I do tidbits. So I remember when we were learning Masechet Sanhedrin, I think it was around the page 36, 37 time period, we actually recorded it over here. Now what's funny is we recorded Masechet Sanhedrin 37, the clip, in this area of the road of Bar Ilan, and I used it, I quoted that Talmud, that Gemara, in my Parshat Shua clip, which we're going to give today, which we're going to give for Parshat Bachar over here. Now you can see you've got over here nice beautiful park. Over here, this is worth a short for sure. Wow, this is stunning. Wow, they've got now like an Osherat shopping centre. It's a very popular supermarket chain over here. You can see the nice new buildings here. They've really done up the area. 15, 20 years ago, there was like literally no shops here. Now you've got pretty much everything. There's like shopping centres here. Look at the trees of Israel. Beautiful nature of Israel. They've got different stores all over here. A small shopping centre over here. I actually remember coming here about 3 years ago. It is, let's just have a small peek from over here. I met my cousin here. Wow, I remember they had, it looks like there's a synagogue here. That's really interesting. This, I think it was instituted in 1995 over here. It's just a shopping centre per se. So there are more shops over here. Got a lot of shops. We're in the Sanhedrin neighbourhood going towards Bar Ilan area over here in Jerusalem. Exploring beautiful Jerusalem now, friends. And what have they got here? They've got like a specific sign. What's this? Moishi's. Looks like there's restaurants. I think this is a police area. Got loads of shops, loads of residential areas. Look at the buildings. And all these streets, obviously, there's lots of residential areas. Look at the trees of Israel. Look at here, driver. Wow, you've got Hasidic drivers there. Adverts for it. Looks like a taxi company. Another shopping centre across the road, the Shamgar one. There's going to be possibly, I think, one of the biggest Hasidic synagogues in the world. We're going to walk past in a minute, so we're really getting a lot of content here today. You can see the traffic. Now this is a Kiryat Belz over here. Kiryat Belz, I think Belz is a Hasidic sector, a group. We're not going to go all the way down here. Let's just have a sneak preview. Kiryat Belz, a sign. There. A lot of traffic, a lot of cars there. That's also Kiryat Belz. So it's you can see down there. Maybe another time we're going to walk down that way. We're just going towards the shopping area. We've got another area here. Dover Shalom, this street is. Now we're in the Kiryat Belz territory. Well, it looks at some beautiful nature right outside this building here. You look at the plants and the trees. Nothing beats Israel, friends. That is one thing for sure. Let's see. The Bar Shalom Street. Or Dover Shalom, to be precise. Look at the views. Amazing. Oh, wow. Every different kind of colour flower you got here. You got a huge. Now this is, I think, one of the biggest synagogues in the world. It's a massive Hasidic synagogue, the Gore synagogue. We actually walked past there before in the past. It looks massive, and it is massive. It's a Belz synagogue over here. Look at that, friends. It says the Holy Shul of Belz. This is. Right outside the synagogue. This is where the women's entrance is. I think the men's entrance is here. We've got loads of content here and loads of places. Just across the road. I think there's a Lubavitch yeshiva quite near here also. More views of Jerusalem. Got another view of the synagogue. Huge synagogue here. Now we're in a proper residential Jerusalem. Nice new buildings here. Also, nice trees outside this place. Might have went the wrong way, which I was planning to go, but we get to explore other parts of Jerusalem, which is good. What have we got here? I've got another trail. Everywhere in Jerusalem is holy. It's really cool. They've got like a notice board by this building. There's a charity box here. Big mitzvah to give charity inside the Torah. You can see all the trees. The view of Jerusalem. I think now we're deep into Kiryat Belz neighborhood. You can see bushes, different color trees and plants, the nature of Israel. You've got orange here, you've got pink, you've got red there, green. It's a lovely day for a walk. Nice seating area. And you've got like staircases over these. They link well to each other, these places do. That might be another part structure of the synagogue over here. Oh, so we're in the Divrei Chaim Street over here. That's where the synagogue is, also. Famous synagogue. And look at all these trees. Beautiful Jerusalem. Oh, it looks like there's like a dreidel kind of design over here. The old style buildings. Got a tower over here. Jerusalem in its splendor, friends. Nothing beats Yerushalayim. Nothing beats Yerushalayim. I keep cutting it out for a minute because I do short clips. Beautiful 2 trees over here. It's a very nice road. I want to go back to Bar Ilan. For some reason, I think I went the wrong way. I don't usually go the wrong way over here, and that's what's happened today. But I'm not complaining because every step you walk in Jerusalem is like gold. So I'm actually elated. Okay, Imagine Park, really cool over there. Someone's hanging their blankets over there in the boiling hot weather. Okay, we need to go back to Bar Ilan. שלום, רחוב בר אילן, זה איזה כיוון? מפה?
עולה כל מקחת יצחק, או
כן?
שאתה עולה...
כן? זה בר
אילן.
אילן. אוקיי, מצוין, תודה רבה. תודה. Okay, so we've got to go a longer version to get to Bar Ilan, but we're here, so pretty much you get to see the sights, the streets. Wow, look, it's all Jerusalem, friends. So let's get a view of this road over here. Got more parks here, so it's an extensive tour, which is always nice. A lot of stairs linked to a lot of different roads here. Residential ultra-Orthodox Israel, it's absolutely amazing over here. To just walk around Israel and Jerusalem is always a pleasure. There's yeshivot here, there's synagogues, there's gardens, there's family life, there's everything here pretty much. I spent a few years living near here. I was learning in the Yeshivat Or Sameach back between the years 2007 to 2010. So it was quite near here, only about a kilometre. Can hear some Jewish music in the background. There must be a lot of schools here. Oh wow. Darkei Avot, Talmud Torah over here. You've got a school. Wow, this looks interesting. What a cool building this is. Look at that. Now we're on a highway over here. We wanted Bar Ilan, but I went the wrong way. But I'm not complaining because we get to travel Israel. So traveling every few steps extra in Israel is amazing. A nice, cute park. You had the Talmud Torah called Darkei Avot here. And now this road is probably leading us to where we wanted to be. Or maybe not, let's just see. We need Rehov Bar Ilan. I think we're pretty nearby over here. Let's just check it out. סליחה, רחוב בר אילן, זה ישר? זה למטה, רחוב בר אילן? אוקיי, ימינה פה. כן, תודה. תודה רבה. See the stones of Jerusalem. We've got another park here, right outside the Talmud Torah. We've got more than we bargained for here, friends. Amazing. We're a community here. We explore Israel together. We learn together. It's another park for the kids. Amazing. Now we're on Rehov Bar Ilan. I think we're back to where we came from. We wanted to go around the side streets. We achieved that, friends. Amazing. Amazing sights and scenes of Israel. Wishing you all a fantastic day, friends, and take care.